So, hello guys. It's been a while. I haven't streamed, so it is time for me to return. Uh, Today, we will update few apps. For example, the application with meditations, and also probably will start new application. I thinking of like creating a Google Wear application about cold showering because I already have something like that on the iOS. I will show you. But let's start with Windows. Today we work on the Android because I'm streaming on Windows and I prefer streaming on Windows, by the way. So yeah, let me stream today on the Windows about Android. So let's go to the Mitch of Law, I think. Yes, let's open it in Windsurf. I'm using Windsurf mainly because I just need some interface to work with Claude Code or Codex or something like that. And I do prefer the Windsurf UX. It is better in my opinion than Cursor. But you can use anything you want for sure. So let me open the stream on the desktop. So I will be able to see if anyone is commenting something or something like that. Let me check the description. Yes, it's really right. On this week I also probably will record some video about Codex versus Cloudy Code. But for now, let's just, have a bit of streaming because I have already forgot how to do it. So let's start and let's build the new release, and also let's start the emulator as a cold boot because the hot one is not working for me. So let me see and check what I have on my phone. Crypto is down. Money is disappearing from my pocket. But that's fine. Yesterday I have seen a very cool cat. I can show you the cat on the stream, but maybe later. Let's work on something before that. Because it's always better to see cats after you have completed some job than than see cats without any job. So let's start our app. Let's go to the Twitter, by the way. Let me share probably the stream here. Can I do it like from the YouTube? A few app updates. Maybe new app creation. Sorry for the loud sound. It is from emulator. Let's save this thing to the Notion, by the way, so I can just paste it any time I want. So for streams, let's have some sharing. And the fucking Notion is updating and disrupting my workflow. But anyway. So sharing is caring. Yes, this will be like link to share. But actually it's not super working, so let's have something like that. Link and some text here to copy paste it. Also let's have something like that on YouTube. I will just copy paste the translation description here to copy paste it. Actually nice sound from the mic. So I'm pretty like enjoying it. Let's have it something like that. I don't want to have any links, so let me paste it like text. And I forget to copy the description, and description also goes here. So yeah, we kind of have some list to copy paste in the future, and it will be quicker for me to start new streams, and it will be multi-platform too, so that's cool. Let's post it here, maybe in build in public, because why not? Thanks so much for the support, Vanka. Hooray! So, let's go to the meditation app and let's check if the infinite white noise is actually working. Let's start this meditation. Some noise is happening. Yes, this noise is different from the previous one. Much more calmer, in my opinion. So in free version you will have like very bad noises and you'll need to pay for the better version of noise. I think this is very cool. Let's rename our Claude Code, by the way, and maybe add the free one here, like you can have a list sorted by is it free or not. So let's check. Probably actually this post in the community of building public will be muted because I'm, trying to get attention on other platform. So guys enjoying writing in C++, this is very cool. Somewhere in future I will join you in this journey. I might be Rust, I don't know, but something much more like powerful from programming perspective, because I'm old school programmer and I do dream about like writing some C++ code to feel like I'm cool guy. But actually, if I will earn some money with my much more simpler programmer tools, I will not like, feel any bad feelings. Don't push the horses. So let's check the trace, by the way. Nothing here. Just some talkings about how it is cool to train. I totally agree. But I train only in the morning, because I don't like waste a lot of time on the training. That's why I'm fat. Not super fat, but not skinny. I decided to call it like day one, but actually it will be not day one. It is not day one, it is month 6. So anyway, let's update our Claude Code and see the changes. Let's go to the terminal. Build is not working because something is not good. Let's see the pub manager if there are any updates for the version we have here. Or maybe we just need to Flutter clean it. Let's try something like that. Actually, seems nice, so I don't know what is wrong. But maybe just some sync problems. Anyway, nothing really important. Let's check the version, by the way. Let's update it like 1.5. Let's have something like that. Flutter pub upgrade. Maybe it will also help us. Yes, something is updated. Maybe the needed one things. So let's sync it and let's try to build once again. So maybe we can have a category here, like too easy, show the free one, meditations. Or maybe let's just sort them and show free one firstly. We need some, like, you know, ability to show the free one immediately. So the crypto is sinking down and I need to work more and maybe just pour some money to my positions. But it is always like maybe a bad decision already. Anyway, let's enjoy the ride. Anyway, so there's like changing the sourcing for the free one meditations here. Let's see if it is actually working. I'm restarting the app. It seems it's working, so cool, yeah. Let's rebuild our application, and after that let's just go to the Google Play console, to my project here. Let's open the meditations app. It's not like have any traction, but as I have already understand, sometimes you just need to do something without any traction and attention, and in some time you will see like, hooray, someone is buying your apps, etc. Actually it worked with Sober Tracker, so why not? Let me see. Hooray! He wishes me good luck with the C++ journey in some future. And yes, in some future I probably will try to become a C++ programmer on game dev industry, blah blah blah. This is my dream as a programmer. The last one thing I can do to return the joy of programming for me. Because, you know, this like battles with JSON is not super motivating for me. But anyway, it's not bad, but just not super cool. So let's go to this thing. We can write some script to upload builds, but why? It is very quick to do this without any like scripts, etc. Let's go here. Let's ask our guy, our chat, about the the release notes. I have this little chat for release notes, and I have these languages. So new meditations and UI fixes. So it should like guess what I want from him. Yes, he understands me very well. So let's just copy paste it here. Let's wait until the release will be uploaded, and after that we'll just, you know, send it for review. I will do the same on the iOS, but out of this stream, because I'm streaming on Windows. And I don't like streaming on iOS, by the way, on Mac OS. Because here I can use the NVIDIA Broadcast app. It improves a lot the quality of my sound. It also improves the camera, and I don't have anything like that on the MacBook. So why stream on Mac then? There is no reason. So let's just update our thing here. Let's go to the overview and send our app. Send it for review. Hooray, let's just wait a bit, but we will not wait for sure. So this thing is finished for now. Let's see what we can develop right now. We can update the landing page with more meditation maybe, or maybe some text quotes. Let's run it here. Let me remember what is it. Let's close the Claude Code from this chat. Let's stop the app so it will not drain any resources. Let's renew the app here. I mean the Claude Code, and wait a bit, and let's do something like that in pm install and bmpm run dev, and let's see what the block is actually about. It was like a landing page for the meditation app. It is in English and Russian, and I have some kind of block here, and I have 3 articles, so probably one more will not be bad. So let's ask our guy to write something here to update sitemap and blah blah blah. For what I'm doing that, just because I need to have some SEO and I have some success from this kind of stuff. For example, of course it's very small, but for the Cyber tracker for 7 days, I have clicks, I have impressions, I have keywords show in my app. So it's not like I have optimized for sure the app from the ISO perspective, but I'm also trying something with just web optimizations for this stuff. So let's update our Claude Code, and after that let's ask this guy to write one more article. So let's analyze the block and write one more article. So we are analyzing our structure, then we will review our structure and template and write something, and I will test it how it looks. And after that I will upload it, and we will continue to develop. Probably let me show you what I wanna have on the Android as well as on iOS. So I have the very small app called Shower Timer. It's a very idiotic application with some settings. So it's just basically, as you can see, it's just timer with predefined buttons. Actually, I have added the custom button here. So that's it. Basically, that's it. But it has some sales, so maybe I will have some sales for the Samsung Wear, Google Wear or something. So I wanna try, is it very hard or not to develop some watch application for the Android as well. So after I update the article, we will try to create something in Android Studio. Let me open the Android Studio. I don't remember, is it open in the code already or just the Android Studios? Because I will need to not show you the code. Actually it shows the project list, so all is okay. Yes, I wanna evening yoga and sleep rituals. Yes, that's pretty cool. It's working for us, so why not? Maybe some wellness guy will find our blog or something like that. So we're continuing to sync, already 10% on my position. Probably I will need, to pour some real Maya, because now I will need to save it at any cost. Or maybe I just need to close it right now. I don't know. But let's see. So we are like creating some blog content. Also, I have some message. Let me like check it on the phone because I don't know if it's something safe to watch or not. It seems not. But maybe it is. So this thing's still not working. So just a few jokes. So let's see our blog. Actually, I have already closed it. So let's go to our blog and see the new article. It's not a new article, this is a new article. So let's just have some very small article with some keywords. Not a bad thing to have. Let's check if we have some Russian version too. Yes, we have. Very nice. So it's not really important for me the quality of this content, because if I would like to increase it, I will just write something by myself and it will work better, of course, but I don't have any plans right now to work a lot on this thing. Check site map too. So maybe increasingly, for example, when I will be sharing my sober journey one more time, I will write some custom articles, but the generated ones working for me as well. So let's just enjoy it. Hooray! It is updated. So it will just fire the hook and will have a deployment. So let's close it, and let's close this too. Let's start by creating a new project. Let's see if we can, yes, we have some Wear OS already, some preset here. So we can have tile and complication. I don't know what does it mean, but let's have just empty one. Let's have this the same like I have in the App Store for the smart for the cold shower timer. Let's have a look of this. I don't remember the bundle name, but we can just check it here. Let's have the same one for the Android as well. But let's change this to the trefoil Trailblazer. I don't know why, but I have this project name, like my organization name. And here this thing, because we are writing some Java Kotlin code, so why not? We don't need to pair anything. We can use this SDK as well, and just let's name it cold shower timer. It will be Android folder, and I'm on Windows, so yes, seems cool. Let's continue, and let's just run in some simulator thing. I have never achieved this before. I mean, I have never complete anywhere OS applications before on the Android, so it will be first time for me as well. Let's see if we have some immediate emulators, etc. Actually, it's very cool rainbow nyan-cat progress bar here. I don't know if it is restricted in Russia, but maybe not. Hopefully not, because it's just rainbow. So it's importing some Gradle project, downloading some dependencies. In meantime, let's see this thing here. Have a few likes. Hello guys. We can check the threads too. I don't know why, but it's still very, very Russian here. But I'm posting in English for a while. But still, it is very, very Russian. Anyway, so let's see the project structure. What we have here, we have some main activity with some themes. We have like where app here. Okay, let's go to device manager, by the way, and create some virtual device and check if we can have it like, yes, we have. So let's test on the small one, by the way, because on smaller one there are more problems. We will need to download something, by the way, and probably my stream quality will be like not super cool in this moment. So we don't have Google APIs. Okay. 1 gigabyte, oh my god. It's too much for my internet, and my stream will suffer. Sorry guys, but I need to download this stuff. So I need to move the Telegram to the other screen, so I can safely answer some messages. But I can just, ignore it for now and answer it a bit later. But I'm just doing nothing right now, so I'm really wanna answer. Green tea, by the way, is much more, I don't know, it's better working for me because I was heavy on the red and black ones and I was feeling a lot of anxiety, and I don't have anything like that with the green tea. That's why I can recommend green tea to everyone from the biohacker perspective. And maybe it's just because it have less caffeine and maybe more L-theanine or maybe something like that. But yeah, green tea is very cool. But I don't like taste of the green tea, by the way. I'm more like the black and red one. The same goes for the wines. Actually, today I decided to stop drinking again. I had a very cool series without drinking, and it was very cool, refreshing. But after some accidental drinking in the July, I started to have a beer here and there, and actually my performance degraded already, and I don't like how I feel. That's why, I wanna just drop it once again. And today I have some public commitment everywhere. For example, on Reddit, I have a lot of threads here. Let's have a look what we have in terms of visibility. I mean, is anyone actually doing some likes for us? Yes, they have. Very cool guy. So let me read it quickly. Sober Instagram feeds, actually it's not working for me because I don't like the Instagram feeds with sober stuff. One of the reasons why I don't, have any ads about sober tracking still, because I think people are overreacting on their sober journey, and I don't feel like I have the same amount of emotions. I hate a lot of talks on the sobriety. Yes, this is what I would like to say. But on the smaller level, when some guys are just, yes, I have already posted about it. general channel. But the small guys, actually I cannot answer this stuff right now, so let me just quit. Sorry, I will answer a bit later. So let me just have some thanks for the guys. Thanks. For me, it is better to just, game with my friends. But thanks. Yeah, I don't like this podcast, etc. on sobriety because a lot of talking about sobriety brings thoughts about alcohol. I don't think this words I actually use in correct way, but anyway, thanks for the guys. So let's open the Android Studio. We have update for the Kotlin version, but I don't need it right now. Let's run the emulator. Let's close this emulator, by the way, so my stream will not die eventually because of some problems with performance. Let me actually run the turbo mode here to increase the fans, speed, etc. So let's see our emulator. Looking very strange right now, but maybe it will download some images. But let's see how it looks. I will need to answer something in the future too. So yeah, this stream will be like for 1 hour. Or maybe 1 hour and a half. More, I think. But let's see. I have things to do right now. That's why I wasn't streaming, because I had some things to do. Hooray! Hello! Hello, guy. Okay, it is downloading something. Let's initialize our Claude Code. Let's move it to the editor and split to the right. It will close this thing. So let's just run Claude Code here. This thing will be closed. Let's close it already. Let's hide this line because I hate it. From around the world, hello Android. Okay. What is it? What's happening? Is our application is running? Maybe yes, maybe the application is just some kind of timer, I don't know. So let's init our things here and have a Claude Code, and also let's initialize the Git repository already, because why not? And I do have plans to release our application. So we are analyzing something. It is trying to have some readings of the cursor rules, compiled instructions, and blah blah blah. And we don't have anything of that in this application. So it's showing the diff. I don't need it, actually. I completely agree. Let's just agree on everything, and I would like to read the diff in other application. Let's init the repo that area. Maybe we have already like a repository here, but let this thing update it for the Android Kotlin project. No, we didn't have any repository, so that's cool. Actually, let me answer the message, but I will hide the desktop for 1 minute, and you'll see just my face. So let's return our display and continue developments. Or let me move it like to the different display, and I will, be able to answer stuff when I need to answer stuff. So let me again return this display. To be a streamer is very hard job. You need to manage a lot of things in the simultaneously way. I'm not whining, but anyway. So let's need like stuff here, and after that I will just ask our guy to have some changes to actually create the cold shower timer application I would like to have on Android as well as I have on iOS. One of the most long sentences in English for me. So let's like open the terminal here too and have it like here. Let's add a repository and publish it. Android version with an organization. But I have organization to post. So we have our stuff committed, and let's work on our app. So let me describe what I want from this application. Basically, I would like to have just a very simple cold shower timer app. Like you are running it and see the 3 or circles, 3 predefined timers and 1 custom. After click, you will have timer running, and that's it. Misspelled it at the end, as always. So we are designing the main UI. I don't think it's very hard design or complex design. So anyway. Let me return to my stream and continue our work here. I need to change the mode so it will not show anything like that. I don't need diffs here because I totally agree with our Claude Code, because why not? What about localization? Oh, sorry. What about localization? Wizarding. Good point. Let me check. You're absolutely right. Let's have some localization completed. So beautiful. Nope. Yeah, hooray, we have some localization processing right now. How I can just, accept everything? I need to do some setup here. Around specific strings, if needed. Hooray, we need to update our resources as well, and we'll wait a bit. Is the custom time, by the way, already preserved here somewhere or not? I don't know. I don't think so, by the way. It is creating the Spanish translation, but I didn't ask him. But Spanish is cool and very popular language, so I know. No. So what we can have like here, maybe Alt-M, Shift-M. No, I don't know what I'm doing right now. So it's not working. Some resources are wrong. That just copy pasted here and don't read anything because we are vibe coding. Actually, we are building in public, but I am a vibe coder, so it is vibe coding stream. I need like a cooler display here, by the way, because it's too small to be able to stream this thing in a nice way. But why not? Should work correctly. Oh no, not debugging. No. This is what I want. I don't know. Let's like enhance our UI a bit. I don't know. Because it's like looking very ugly at the moment. But maybe this is just fine. I don't know. I still don't understand. And I don't understand if this is something I will release, by the way. But I will, I think. Because when you have something on iOS, why not have it on the Android? I want to have like the same apps everywhere. And I also wanna switch to Android, by the way. I mean this year. Because I get tired of the iOS and iPhone, etc. And I just want, the fresh feeling of the new thing in your hands. No, sorry, guy. I will need to pause it for 1 hour. No rest for the wicked. So, let's see what we have here. It was opening something on the right side and not closing it. Probably I will need to refactor it to have like a few activity widgets, not only one widget with everything. We are coders, not just the vibe coders. So we need to stay like professional. But let's see. Maybe it will not be needed in this application. Actually, let me fix the navigation logic. But why is the signature looking like that, by the way? It's strange. Maybe something is off already. But we had like predefined the 60 stuff here. Maybe it was better than we will have right now. But we should like, have a lot of better things. Let's brag about it on Twitter. So let's stop all things here and relaunch our application. And let's see if it's like more beauty than it was before. Yeah, it's kind of more beauty for sure. So it's still ugly. But maybe this is all you need for the this style application. So not bad, not bad. Rate limited. But why? I haven't used it for a while. So it was just like a error. Some kind of error. Better. But maybe we can case it even more. Maybe this is a problem with the emulator. And because of the emulator, it is looking very, very ugly. But maybe not. Let's just see. Yes, we will have some pulse animation, sound effects, smooth screen transitions, etc. Let's try. Maybe it will not work, by the way, but maybe will. I feel very dumb today, by the way. Maybe I'm getting sick too. As my friend. But maybe not. Maybe just the initializing of the Hopper ion. But watch is already showing me that I have some kind of stress, and here we is not super nice. So maybe, yeah, I'm getting sick too. It will be not very cool. Because I have plans. But everyone have plans, and everyone don't like to being sick. So you have some particles here. I will ask this thing to refactor this stuff a bit because I don't like the vibe with everything is on one screen. It's like very strange. So here is very calm. Everywhere is very like nothing happening today. This is a Monday. A lot of work for money already happened. So let's like refactor a bit maybe. I don't like we have everything in one file. Dilly-dallying. I don't know what does it mean, but I need to memorize it. Hooray, the refactoring has begun. Always the best part of the job is to refactor something. Celebration particle and just a regular particle. We agree on everything. So we are agreeing on everything. It's not like very interesting stream today. I don't have any cultural program. And we are just doing the vibe coding of the watches application. And like the refactoring it a bit. It's very strange to refactor something when you have like started it 30 minutes ago, but why not? Yeah, today feels pretty nervous, like I haven't done streams for a while, and I'm already feeling very like disturbed when I'm doing this. Or maybe it is because some cashew. And I should not eat any cashew. But I don't know. Sometimes you will not have the best performance, but you will still go, and that's why something is happening in your life. Jason Statham told me this. We have a meme in Russia. about Jason Statham and how he like share the very wise quotes. I don't know, maybe it's not international meme, but we are always joking about Jason Statham and how he is very wise man. Maybe I need to like record some videos about Russian memes, but I am pretty sure there is a lot of videos about that. So we are changing some imports. Maybe it will improve the UI of our app, by the way, in a very cheap way. But we are like using the material, not material 3. Maybe we need to convert it to material 3. But let's see. By the way, at the beginning of the summer, I was like having a COVID. So today I remembered that I didn't have any smells, and it was very hard because I really like the food, the taste of food, the smells of the food, etc. And I have like 0 of this stuff when I was sick, and it was very bad. So let's run our application. Maybe we have some errors. Yes, we have. This is not like very unexpected because we have, you know, a lot of refactoring that already happened. We just need to fix some imports and maybe fix some other things. We can see that we have errors by lint inspector here, as you can see. But I will just wipe code through these problems. I mean, I will like just do nothing and pour the output of the compiler to the input of my coding agent. We still have some problem here, by the way. But maybe it's not real. Yes, it's not real. Hooray, we have some pulse animations. It's very strange. But it is working. I don't know if this like okay in the watch applications or I need to fix the cropness. But let's initially commit our changes so we have like a lot of things separated. Let's use Copilot for the like commit generator, and let's make the circles uncropped on main screen because they are cropped a bit and I don't like it. We need to also like download the icon for the cold shower app, by the way. I'm thinking of using the same icon I have used for the iOS application. But let's see. Let's initially like fix issues we have here. So we are shrinking down the interval here. Maybe it will help us, but it is about pulsing, as I understand. No more cropping. Okay, let's check. Actually, For some reasons, circles are not the same now. We have one became rectangular and other cropped. So something strange happened. Oh no! The pad inside the box. Hallucinating. Hallucinating. Oh, some kind of these words. I don't know. I don't remember how to say it properly. Crystallizing. And after that, nothing will happen. All circles should be okay right now. Let's check. Let's check. Nope, you're wrong. Let's just, revert this thing here and restart it and see if they were working actually. They should be. Yes, they were much better. So, okay, I don't care about it. Maybe it's just okay for the watch application. And I don't have any Google Watch to test, so I need, to believe in emulator. Let's try to create the bigger one watch and see how it looks on the bigger one watch. I don't need to download anything, so it will be very quick for me to check. Small round can be closed. It's kind of working. And let's run the large one. Of course, I will add something to the application. This is just like initial commitment, but it's still already it's already almost completed application. Because I don't expect many from the Google Watch or for Apple Watch applications. Actually, there is a very, very small app. So let's have a look. Hooray! Sorry for the loud sound. So it is working, okay. Let's run our application and see what we have here. We have better performance because it's larger. That's nice. I don't like this kind of style. On timer screen, we kind of overlap the time at the top. Maybe a little padding from top can be helpful. But maybe not. But let's see. Almost there. It's red. Final seconds. Actually, not bad. Timer complete. Great job. Hooray, we have even congratulations screens, so it's very, very cool. Let's check the sober tracker. Oh, I mean mutual flow here. We should see the article we had initially added in the start of the stream. Yes, we have this. That's pretty cool. So let's return to this stuff and rerun our timer. It has some like padding here, but let's see if it's not super cropped on the small one. Some reason I cannot run it. No, actually I'm running this. Alright. Today I feel very unmotivated, but I think it's just because yesterday I had some alcoholic, things, and my dopamine level is very high yesterday, and today it's very low. And my brain is striving. Yeah, it's not like very good. So, for small devices, it is not working well. You should be able to account to the smaller device. Maybe even we can have like separate layout. So we are checking for the small watches here. And we will have the appropriate padding for the smaller watches. In haste timer cycle. So we're just waiting and do nothing. I will also need to update the meditation app on the iOS as well, but I will do this off stream and have the stream maybe for 1 more hour or maybe even less than this. I will also watch the new series of anime. Maybe in the evening. So we have a lot of things happening already. For the small watch processing, that's why I don't like the small devices. There is a lot of job you need to pour just to make sure everything is working fine on the smaller application. I need to also create some serious, like some long-term video, because I was planning to do so for a while and I haven't completed it still. As you can see, I'm not super reading the diff here, that's why I just applied changes. But basically we have adjusted it to smaller screens, and this should be working just fine. So some doodling is happening, as you can see. I don't know what does mean, but it is happening right now. So let's try to run our application and see how it is working. So it's still not super cool, it's still cropped. And I don't see a pause and stop timer here. Actually, we can just, get rid of these buttons and have this stuff all just like just this stuff without anything happening. But I don't see the buttons on smaller watches. They are still just very down, very down. Yeah, I feel very unenergized today, but I understand why. That's why I will not do anything about it. And just pretend that everything is just like already working for me. Or maybe it's just because of the time. I'm really not super active at this time of the day. I prefer to do nothing at the noon. I really like the morning and the evening, and noons are just, to survive or to do some work. Because at the morning you can go for a walk, you can enjoy the better weather. At the evening also you can have this thing, and at the noon you just have like a plus 33 degrees and very aggressive UV lights and blah blah blah. That's why I don't really enjoy the noons, and I also feel like the energy dips at the noon for me. Maybe because of the caffeine consumption in the morning, but maybe not. Maybe just me. I don't like sun, etc. I like sun when you can just walk around, but when you're sitting at home, I don't like sun. And I need to sit at home because I need to do some work, and I will need to sit more. That's why it is cloudy weather is much more preferable for me right now. Cloudy code and cloudy weather. Very nice job. So we have compacted our conversation. That's why I was wasting a bit of time. Let's give it a try. Let's try to fix it. But after some time, I probably just, ask him to get rid of these buttons, and I will revert all this work. Because it feels like it's too much job for nothing. But let's see, maybe it will be fixed just like that. But I don't believe in him. Some birds. Yes, they are in the soundtrack. Not on my balcony. So it's not working. Let's reverse this stuff. I have reverted your stuff. Let's just, get rid of these buttons. And that's it. So we will just, center our timer and our text and just enjoy the center timer and nothing above that. Alright, it's just working fine. We can have stop button, maybe that there. But let's try to run on the bigger one, and after that I will have a decision. Hello, hello. Yeah, it's centered, so all is fine. And we can just, push the back button. So actually getting rid of these buttons was a nice idea. So one more try, and after that I will just, stop the stream. So it's very, very short and not very active stream today. But anyway, this is something you need to done to complete every day. It's too big. I don't like it. Let's just cancel this stuff. So basically, guys, this is the end of my stream. I feel like I don't want to continue today. So let's see you in the next time. Probably I will be more energized and already uploaded this build. So have a nice day and bye bye.